Welcome to Shiny New Clients, the marketing podcast that helps you attract shiny new clients to your business. We'll talk about social media, what makes people buy, how to go viral, and marketing psychology, all in 20 minutes or less. Whether you're a coach, a stylist, or a wedding planner, if you've got a service-based business to sell, this is the show you need to fill your calendar. I'm Jenna Warriner, your new marketing coach, and this is Shiny New Clients. You are going to make sales in 2026 in January, and here is how we're going to do it. Last January 1st, 2025, I made sales, and I want you to feel how good that feels. It's such an important thing to experience because it helps you delete this mindset that people don't spend money in January. People do spend money in January. It deletes this mindset that people have just spent so much on Christmas, so they're not going to want to invest in themselves. They're not going to want to invest in their business. Yes, they do. If someone wants something, they will pay for it, and it doesn't matter what day it is. If someone wants what you sell and you have strong, clear messaging and you offer it to them, they will buy it. Period. One time, I got on a red-eye bus and drove for 12 hours in the middle of the night from Toronto to New York when I was in my 20s just to go to a 2-hour workshop with an unknown musical theater composer because I saw him post that he was teaching it online, and I was like, I want to go to that. I think this guy is cool. He wrote one song that I can't get out of my head, and someone sat on my face. Do you know how uncomfortable a red-eye mega bus is? But you could get them for super cheap, right? You could get from Toronto to New York back then for if you booked on the right day, $18. So I'm on this bus, middle of the night, early 20s, very unsafe. I lay across 2 seats. Someone sat on my face when they boarded the bus in the middle of the night. But I paid for the thing that I wanted. I wanted to go to this workshop, so I made it happen. And people will do that. They will invest in the things that they want and that are important to them. And that's why your messaging and your marketing is so important, because if you already do sell something that is important to people, but they're not buying, it's probably your marketing and your messaging. And that's what I'll help you with in Magic Marketing Machine. Just a little sidebar, shameless plug. If you have something that people want and they're saying it's too expensive, it's actually because they don't understand the value the way that you're talking about your offer, right? If people need it and they want it, they will buy it. It could be that there are times of the year when people are more likely to buy from you because you have maybe what I call a logic deadline. So say you help kids get dressed for back to school. They're going to want that in the summer months and back to school. That makes sense, right? That's logic. But we want to make sure that we're not imposing that and just thinking something is true because that's been our past experience. Because you usually sell a lot in March, that has to be the time when people are going to buy. No, man, if you want to make sales in January, people will buy in January. Here's what you can do right now, 2025, the end of 2025, to set yourself up for that. Firstly, believe it's possible, which is why I'm telling you this, why I'm telling you that people will buy at any time. And we're going to get rid of this mindset. We're going to challenge this mindset. If you're arguing me in your head right now, no, my people, Jenna, my people are different. They don't buy in January. Good. Awesome. Capture that. Listen to it. What is her argument? Your brain. What is she saying? Let's tune in and listen to it, because just because your brain is saying it does not mean it's true. Secondly, right now, you are going to get visibility. You're going to stand out because businesses all over the world are blowing their ad spend budget right now. They are investing millions of dollars in advertising because this is their big sales event of the year. This is their Black Friday. This is their holiday season. So they are spending and they are selling. And you're going to stand out by giving and being generous. Think about this. And I'm talking about social media specifically because this is my forte, right? People are opening their phones right now and being sold to, and you can show up there with a smile on your face, giving and being generous. People are opening their emails and they're being sold to, and you can instead show up in their inbox being generous, sending out value emails, sending out nurture emails, and working on this relationship with people and being charming and fun. You could also choose to sell now. That's totally your prerogative. But I know for me, I used to hate the idea of like onboarding people right before we're going to go on a winter break. I hated that. I was like, I really felt uncomfortable onboarding someone and then not being able to actually start with them for several months. And that gave me anxiety. So if it was this time of year, like early December, I never really wanted to bring on new clients into my business. So instead, and maybe you're different. Maybe you want to sell now. That's fine too. And there's so much going on in life, and you have all of these like to-do lists, and you got to, clean the house because you're having company, and you've got to go out and buy presents, and and then also December just like flies by. Like December is just gone. It is, I swear, it's like a 1 week month. So for me, giving and being generous and having fun right now, I want to do that instead. And then that will serve January's sales. And when everybody else sits down to relax, I'm the one that's selling in January. I'll tell you how my clients are doing this. Right now, my clients are doing our Growth Spurt Challenge, which is a strategy that I created, and it's not sustainable. So this is why we don't encourage people to do the Growth Spurt Challenge just like 52 weeks out of the year, because it's not sustainable. And everything that I teach is about having a sustainable marketing that you can easily keep up with and doesn't take you all dang day. Like it needs to be realistic in that way for you to keep up with it. And my clients right now, every day I'm opening my phone and seeing my clients just like blow up and get so many more views and have so much more fun and get all this visibility because we're running this growth spurt right now internally. And we led like a live 2-day event to teach it to everybody, and now they're all doing it. So if you're not a magic marketing machine, you don't have the growth spurt, but right now you can still use the same premise, right? Grow now, have fun now, get eyeballs and visibility now, so that when you sell in January, you have everyone's attention and love and trust. Then when January hits, I want you to sell. You can sell the thing that you always sell. That's fine. Like maybe you want to bring in some, like onboard some new clients. You've got a course, whatever. You've got digital products, whatever. Sell the thing. And also launch the thing that you've been sitting on. Launch the thing. If there's an idea you have that you've been thinking about launching, wouldn't you rather know right away into 2026 that it's not going to work or it is going to work? Stop sitting on it. So how you do this is you launch the most quick and dirty beta version. All right. I just did this myself with launching VIP days where you can get my brain for an entire day. And I just opened up 2 spots. I made a Thrivecart checkout. And I said there were 2 spots available, and I talked about it in my stories and offered it. And then people bought them, and I didn't even have connections set up. I was like, I'll email you by the end of the day with details just to get it out there, just to see if this thing has legs. I talk to business owners all the time who have this idea that they've been sitting on or this course that they want to build before they launch. Sidebar, that's not how to launch a course. You don't build it and then sell it. But that's another strategy for another day. Get the idea out there, call it a beta. January isn't the time to limber up and get the wheels going until you like hit a coast in March. Start strong, start in January. If you keep putting it off, you're going to keep putting it off. So we've taken 3 action steps already. We're deleting the mindset that people don't buy in January or that people are out of money in January. You know what else is true about January? If people have budgets for their investments in whatever it is you do, maybe it's an investment, they have a budget for their dog, they have a budget for their business, they have a HSA for their health and wellness, that starts over. So in a lot of ways, those people have more to spend than they did in December. People set their New Year's resolution goals and they decide they're going to go full send into something that they've always wanted and they've been trying to attain, and then they hire you to get them there. There's a million flip sides to this idea that people don't buy in January. People do buy in January. They buy it all the time. We live in a consumeristic society. Consumeristic? If it's not a word, it is now. Wow, I'm having a hard time staying on track today, aren't I? Okay, so we have our mindset right for January. We are spending right now growing, entertaining, giving value, getting in front of people, upping our visibility. Even if it's just upping the visibility in the people who already follow you, we're going to get eyeballs on us. We are going to sell. We're going to sell the thing that we always know that's our best seller, or we're going to stop sitting on an idea and just beta test the lowest viable product, quick and dirty, get it out there to see if it's going to work. We're going to get excited about the impact you could be having on these people's lives when they sign up to work with you. We're going to get excited about the potential you are bringing to them and make it about them and this offer and how it's going to change their life. And that also makes it way easier to sell when you think about the result existing in that person's life. You don't need to have your shit together, man. I just got a website. Are you hearing me? I just got a website. Until now, I didn't really have a website. Look how big this business is. Thousands of clients in 55 countries. And I was working off of a kind of old, wrong business name. You wouldn't have even been able to find it if you tried. By the way, you can go look at my website. I'll link it below this episode. Do it fast, do it dirty, go change lives, go make money. Honestly, this is me yelling at you with love. Go out there and make the thing happen. And if you need help, come ask me and I will help you. We've got people coming into Magic Marketing Machine right now because we did some big launches in the fall. So we've got all these new people coming in who are making money, who are getting views, who are finally growing when they feel like they've been stagnant forever. Believe that this can happen for you. I'm sitting here and I'm trying to come up with another tip on what you need to do now. But really, I've said it all. Grow now, get attention now. Stop believing people don't buy in January. Actually sell to them. If people aren't buying, fix your messaging. What if it is that simple? What if that is the process and then you find your weaknesses and whichever part of the process isn't quite clicking for you and then you get help to fix it? What if that actually is all there is to it? If you do, just play with letting yourself believe that, you will become more attractive and people will be more interested in working with you because you're not selling from this place of pushing and gripping and desperation. You're selling from this place of abundance and helping people and excitement and enthusiasm and experimentation. Because at the end of the day, this is all one big experiment. And the only way you know if an experiment is going to work is to take action and give it a shot and try it. That's it for today, loves. I do have a really cool episode coming up that's all about pricing your offers and a 2-step formula for pricing your offers. So that could piggyback quite well with this one if pricing is kind of where you're stuck. So make sure that you are subscribed to the show or following the show so that you don't miss an episode. And I will see you in the next one next Monday.